Tanzania's opposition leader, Tundu Lisu, today described President Magufuli as dictatorial. He was speaking from the Nairobi hospital, where he's been recovering after being shot by unknown people 4 months ago. Mr. Lisu says that although he fears for his life, he will go back home after recovering fully. He's claimed the government has done little to find his attackers. He spoke to the BBC's Victor Kenani.
I think I would say I'm feeling pretty good. I was attacked on the 7th. I woke up on the 14th, 7 days later. And when I woke up, I had broken legs, broken arms. I was full of bullet holes. I was full of wounds. I was in pain that is indescribable.
How has this attack changed your perspective about life and politics?
I actually call it an assassination attempt. And when something like that happens, it changes your perspective on life. Politics, particularly our kind of politics, is dangerous. For 25 years of multi-party system in Tanzania, we were used to peaceful politics. We were used to politics where your argument was answered by counter-argument. Now, our arguments are answered not by counter-arguments, but now they are answered by a hail of gunfire.
Do you feel safe going back there?
I don't think I feel safe. If I said I feel safe going back home, I'll be lying. But Tanzania has become a very dangerous place. It has become a place where journalists like yourself are abducted and they disappear. It has become a place where people are murdered, they are shot dead, they are tied in hands and feet, they're dumped into the sea and they're washed off into the beaches. We have become no different from those odious military dictatorships of Latin America of the 70s and the 80s.
Has there been pressure from your family to get out of politics?
My wife threatened me with divorce if I change. So, so there is no pressure absolutely from her side.
At least that interview ended on a slightly lighter note. Victor Kenani joins us now from Nairobi. Victor, what's been the reaction in Tanzania today to those very strong words?
Thank you. There has been a huge reaction to this story, not just today, but when it first broke out 4 months ago. And today was the culmination of it all. And a lot of people have been following this story since it broke out. And so today, when the story was being broadcasted on BBC Swahili Facebook page, there were a lot of reactions there. We had almost 350,000 people who have interacted with that post in one way or another. And in a way, when we went to the hospital to visit Tundu Lisu, we did see that there were leaders from his party, Chadema, and there were also his family members who were there to support him. So from the comments that I've gathered and looked at from the Facebook page is that there is on one end, there are those who support him very much and wish him well. They feel there was a void that had been there that he'll now come back to cover and proceed with what Chadema was doing. But on the other end, there are his critics who feel like he's been very harsh and critical of President John Magufuli's government. And so they want him to tone down that even as he's gone for this sabbatical, when he comes back, he needs to tone down his language and try to be more accommodative.